last 3 games you gave up on average 105. Tonight, defense in the second and third quarter particularly. What are you seeing where these breakdowns are occurring? Are they different ones? Are they the same ones?
For about 4 game stretch there, I thought that overall our defense was really taking big steps forward. But tonight, what I saw was, midway through that third, we started feeling sorry for ourselves. And we gave in to the losing tonight, I thought. So it starts with the competition level. And I didn't think that we had a high enough competition level coming out of that half to defend the Dallas Mavericks.
Coach, what went into the decision to put in Kanter?
It goes along with exactly what I've been saying to him. I didn't feel like the bigs were playing at the level that I wanted them to play at. And I don't want those minutes to just feel like entitled minutes for them. And like I told Enes, any chance I get to squeeze you in there within the framework of what we're trying to do with the young guys, I'm going to do it. And I want to be up front and stick to that with them. So that's what tonight was. I saw an opportunity that we were not competing, and, that was a window for him to be able to get some minutes.
Coach, throughout this losing streak, you've been usually pretty optimistic. The team's been playing hard, and you're seeing development. A game like this tonight, though, which just it's gotta hurt more than usual.
Yeah, obviously, I'm not excusing them, but human condition kicks in when you get into a losing streak, and your doubts and stuff creep in, and you're waiting on that punch, and so that's what happened tonight. We just sat around and waited for that punch. And we never responded to it, but that's part of this, is how do you overcome these moments? How do you rally together to pick each other up so that you can come out the next game and be highly competitive?
I know you had talked before the game about not being swayed by the chanting. When you brought him in today is when it was getting very loud. Is that hard as a coach? You don't want to hear that?
No, that's the fans' right to do whatever they want to do. They can chant whatever they like to chant. But at the time, it was that's what it was. We just weren't playing very good basketball. And again, in all fairness to him, that's what I told him face to face that I'll do is, every chance I get to plug you in there to help the team, I'm going to do it. And so tonight was that opportunity.
Did you see what he did when he went in on the court?
No, I really didn't. What happened? Oh.
Have you ever seen anybody do that when they checked in for you?
No, that's the first one. That's the first.
And then also that conversation when you said you'd find a way, you look for a way to get him in there. Yeah. Was that recently? Was that from the beginning?
It's been multiple since after Christmas. Since we started the process of working the young guys into the rotation to where those will be their main minutes. But it's been multiple conversations about that, and it just isn't easy, and it's a difficult situation. It's not easy for me. It's not easy for him. It's not easy for anybody. But it is the direction that we have to move in order to build for the future. But at the same time, I want to be fair to him, and if the minutes aren't being played appropriately from an effort standpoint, or if a guy goes down in foul trouble or injury like Luke did the one game against OKC, those are opportunities for me to get him in there.
Tim is really the veteran that's still a big part of the team and getting a bunch of minutes and getting a lot of shots. Do you think the losing is wearing on him more than anybody right now?
Probably, yeah, because Tim really wears it on his sleeve. He really cares. But it's hurting all of them. I really believe that. I think all of these guys take it home with them, and that's a big part of why they come back and work so hard the next day. But yeah, I'm sure it's eating at them. It eats at all of us. It's just, from my standpoint as the coach, I have to be the one that can come back and pick them all back up and get them back to work. So I got to stay pretty even throughout this whole thing.